For many people, a steady salary feels like security, but it can actually keep you trapped in a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Relying solely on earned income often limits wealth growth, especially when inflation, taxes, and lifestyle costs rise. True financial freedom usually comes from building assets that make money for you, not just trading time for money. In this guide, we'll explore why depending on a salary can be risky and how thinking beyond your paycheck can open doors to long-term wealth. Today we will talk about why salary is the biggest financial trap. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The illusion of security. A salary gives a false sense of financial security. Many people believe that having a steady paycheck guarantees wealth, but it only covers expenses. Salaried income is limited by time. You earn money only for the hours you work. Inflation, rising costs, and taxes slowly erode purchasing power. People often live paycheck to paycheck, thinking their income is enough. Relying solely on salary can trap you in a lifestyle where expenses grow with income. Without additional income streams, financial growth is stagnant. The illusion of security makes people complacent, ignoring investment opportunities or ways to build wealth outside their job. True financial freedom requires breaking free from dependency on a single source of income. 2. Salary vs. wealth creation. Salary is not designed to create wealth. It is designed to pay bills. Earning more through your job doesn't guarantee financial growth. Promotions and raises often barely outpace inflation. Wealth creation requires assets that generate passive income, like investments, real estate, or businesses. Salaries can only increase with your time and effort, making it impossible to scale beyond a certain point. The biggest trap is believing that working harder or longer hours will automatically make you rich. Understanding the difference between earning a salary and building wealth is crucial for long-term financial freedom. 3. Lifestyle inflation trap. One of the biggest dangers of a salary is lifestyle inflation. As income grows, people tend to spend more rather than invest. New cars, gadgets, bigger apartments, and fancy vacations become monthly expenses. The paycheck grows, but savings remain stagnant. Lifestyle inflation traps individuals in a cycle where they never accumulate significant wealth. Breaking this cycle requires discipline, budgeting, and prioritizing investments over consumption. Without conscious effort, even a six-figure salary can leave someone financially vulnerable. True wealth comes from controlling lifestyle, not just increasing income. 4. Taxes eat your salary. Salaried income is heavily taxed in almost every country. Income tax, Social Security, and other deductions reduce the money you actually take home. High earners may see nearly half of their salary disappear before they spend it. While your employer withholds taxes automatically, this also means you rarely see the full picture of what you could have saved or invested. Dependence on a salary exposes you to the government's taxation system without any control over growth. Building wealth requires understanding taxes and finding ways to legally minimize their impact through investments, businesses, or passive income. 5. Dependency on a single source of income. Relying solely on a salary makes you financially vulnerable. Job loss, health issues, or economic downturns can completely halt your income. Salaried workers rarely have multiple streams of revenue, which increases risk. Wealthy individuals diversify income through investments, side businesses, or other assets. Dependency on a single source creates stress and limits financial freedom. The salary trap keeps people tied to their jobs, sometimes in unfulfilling roles, because their expenses rely entirely on that income. Breaking free requires creating additional income streams and reducing dependency on one paycheck. 6. The illusion of promotion and raises. Many employees believe promotions and raises will eventually make them wealthy. In reality, salary increases are usually incremental and rarely create exponential growth. Inflation often negates small raises, leaving purchasing power nearly unchanged. Promotions also often come with more responsibilities and stress without significantly improving financial independence. Relying on raises as a strategy for wealth is one of the most common financial mistakes. True wealth is generated from owning assets that grow independently, not from negotiating a slightly higher paycheck each year. 7. The time for money exchange. Salaries are based on exchanging time for money. This model inherently limits how much you can earn because there are only so many hours in a day. Even high-paying jobs cannot scale infinitely. This creates a ceiling on wealth accumulation unless you increase hours worked or change jobs. Passive income and investments break the time-money barrier by generating money without direct work. Understanding this limitation is crucial. Those who rely only on a salary are trading freedom for a paycheck, often sacrificing long-term wealth building for short-term comfort. 8. Peer pressure and social comparison. Salary traps are worsened by social pressures. Seeing peers earn more often triggers lifestyle upgrades, even when unnecessary. People compare cars, houses, vacations, and gadgets. This keeping up with the Joneses mentality leads to overspending and low savings. Many employees live beyond their means to match social expectations. Even high earners may feel financially trapped. Recognizing and avoiding social comparison is vital. Focusing on personal goals and building wealth independently of others' standards helps break the salary trap. 9. Financial freedom requires assets. Salary alone cannot achieve financial freedom. Building wealth requires assets like stocks, real estate, businesses, or intellectual property. These assets generate income without direct effort, unlike a paycheck. Relying solely on a salary makes you dependent and limits your ability to retire early or live on your own terms. Even modest investments can compound over time to create significant wealth. Understanding that money must work for you, rather than you working for money, is the key to escaping the salary trap. The sooner you start building assets, the faster you achieve independence. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.